Do you suffer with chronic pain and chronic illness like I do? And no, this is not a commercial for any of these products. None of them are sponsored. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mikey and I'm a death doula and death educator. And I'm also a chronic illness and chronic pain sufferer. I have hypermobility, Ehlers-Danlos, POTS, Addison's disease, and endometriosis. So my body loves to hate me, and I work really, really hard at doing things to help sustain the quality of life for me. And as I've aged and gotten older, things seem to be breaking apart a little bit more. So I just wanted to share with you guys, I had a lot of people reaching out asking for what do I use, but I just did that little post with this salt that I really recommend. This is my favorite like little to-go container because it doesn't get all over the place. But this is some tips and tricks and things that I use to help me feel better as I live and try to manage this chronic illness and try to take care of people. So salt is really important for people who have POTS. This is one of my favorites. This is another one. This is something I put in my water. Any beverage I have, I'm putting this in it. Also, if you take your salt, and my functional medicine doctor taught me this, and you do a little bit on your finger, right on your tongue, it'll go faster into your bloodstream. So that's a little tip. Kinesio tape. This is a game changer for me, especially with my neck. So I use this constantly for that. My hips as well, your knees. This one is one that I cut myself, but you can get ones that are pre-cut for shoulders and elbows and knees and ankles and things like that. But this is really, really helpful to give you the extra support and ligament support that you need. I spoke about these as a death doula. These are nose oil diffusers. I get really, really nauseous when I'm flaring up, or like certain positional changes with the POTS will make me extremely nauseous, and smells can be a trigger for me. So sometimes like the eucalyptus or like the peppermint one can really help calm that down. These I use as well. These are my vibrant blue oils, and I am constantly reaching for these two. This is the parasympathetic and the fascia release. So these are the two things that my body really struggles with regulating. So I will put this kind of on my temples. I like the way it smells too. So if I'm having a nausea moment, I'll put it a little bit under my nose too, under my lymph nodes right here, and maybe a little on my collarbones. But these I'm reaching for all of the time. So, oopsies, I just dropped one. This is my little portable electric fan. Again, with the POTS, this is a must-have. I overheat all of the time for no rhyme or reason. So that is something I need. I'll constantly be flushed and sweating for no reason, especially if I'm sitting down. So that is something I use all of the time. Another fun thing is compression socks. Of course, mine are skeleton and ghost and all that fun stuff themed. But compression socks. So if you're gonna have to use compression socks, make them fun. There's so many cool ones out there. I have rainbow ones. Like I said, I love my death doula themed ones. And I have talked about this a couple of times, my jelly band. I love jelly band. They're the best as far as compression here. Again, this helps with my blood pressure and blood issues as far as pumping it to where it needs to go, like my heart and my brain, so I don't pass out. So this I wear all the time, but I took it off so you could see it. And then these are some other things that just make my commute and my sitting a lot easier. I don't know who it was on TikTok, but I saw somebody mention this pillow. This thing is the best. I actually don't really use it for sleep. I prefer a body pillow for that. But this I use when I'm sitting for a long time. So if I'm in an airplane, if I'm in a car for 30 minutes or more, which I always am. My commute's like an hour every day, at least one way. I will put this in between my legs, not when I'm driving. This is when I'm a passenger, obviously, guys. But I'll put that in between my legs, and then I just use a bathrobe tie. That seems to be like the best thing that I can find. And let me angle this down a little bit. And I tie it to where it feels comfortable for me. And this way I can actually sit, and obviously I double knot it, but I don't want to go through all of that trouble for you guys. But here, so I will sit like this, and I can actually let's see if I can try to let go. I'm gonna cry if I do it, because it's amazing the amount of relief I feel. But anyway, I guess I'll sit for the rest of the video like this, because I do feel so much better. So as soon as I'm like sitting, or I'm watching a show and I'm sitting on the couch or something like that, this makes that process manageable and not like I'm screaming in pain with my hips. With us hypermobility people, we are like always holding our body, embracing our body, and just holding everything in place, and that requires a lot of energy and a lot of stiffness. Qigong also, if you're not doing it, do Qigong. I was a dedicated yogi for decades. I never thought I would leave yoga a day in my life, but I've realized that it's actually flaring me up and not helping me. And I am awake all night with calf cramps and feet cramps when I do yoga. But Qigong has been life-changing, getting my body, that sticky, tight feeling kind of out, and I'm not in as much pain as I navigate throughout the day, and my legs and my feet are not cramping up as much at night. I also use a lacrosse ball or a fascia release ball, and I roll around my feet and my ankles and my hips and my psoas every night. That's a non-negotiable, or I will not sleep. And then like my favorite thing, this is probably dumb, but this is, I have a couple of these types of pillows. I call them my squishies. But this is an avocado toddler pillow. I just like that it's like very pliable, movable. And when I'm driving, especially, or like laying in bed, or again, watching TV or something, I need something here with my endometriosis, and I've had so many surgeries. I can't even count, in my pelvic floor and in my abdomen. I don't have like any organs left, really. It's a miracle I'm alive, honestly. But this just provides that little extra support and relief, so I can kind of hold on to something without it being too much. And another thing that I use all the time when I'm driving in my commutes, I have this on. I also have these two things. So I use a yoga block on this side when I'm driving, because my armrest kind of pulls my arm up, pulls my arm up a little high, and you'll see I'm like popping out a little bit here, and I don't need that added stress to my shoulder and my neck. So if I just stick this yoga block right next to me, kind of into my hip, that works really, really well for me to just kind of drive without overextending one way or the other. So yoga blocks, this one was super cheap. It came in a pack of 2. It was like less than $10 on Amazon. This is my portable heating pad. So especially in the winter, this is on first, then this, and then I'm driving. Obviously I don't have like the leg things on when I'm driving, but that is really, really helpful. For the other side, I use a Squishmallow because like the seatbelt thing is here. I'm gonna get my hands on a 3D printer, I think, and like figure out how to engineer my own little armrest around the seat buckle thing. So if any of you guys have one and want to help me design that and make that for a 2019 Jeep, let me know. I'm happy to pay you. I just want to figure out how to get this arm and this arm to not be like this and to be like this. And then my super soft blankie. Something about this is really, really cozy. All of my blankets in my house are this sort of fabric and texture. It's warm. This is a toddler blanket. Again, these are like, this is my carbon. This is like, I love that I see this is peanut M&Ms. I love candy. I'm a candy monster. I have candy everywhere. Love sour candy too for the nausea, but that just outed me right there. But this is a toddler blanket. It's easy. I can just, in the car, kind of cozy up if somebody else is driving and kind of rest a little bit and just protect my body. I have a hard time with the air conditioning and like regulating my body temperature. So this is nice for that. But you guys asked, and I actually think I got through the majority of my stuff, so I don't really have to do a part 2. It's just gonna be a long video. So I really am grateful that you guys asked these questions, and let me know what else you're using. Let me know what tips, tricks and tips that you have, what tools that you're using to make your quality of life better. I am open to all of the ideas, and I really think it's the internet and women suffering with chronic illness and chronic pain that are going to help a lot of us with a lot longer quality of life. So thank you guys for listening.